In this video, I want to check 3 drops versus 4 drops. What is the most playable mana cost for the cards? Maybe if I have enough time, I check the 2 drops. And this is documentation of Hearthstone. We're just digging even deeper, excavating information. And if we excavate 4 times, maybe a rant video appears. Rant videos are pretty luxurious. It's not something you can squeeze out of the system every single time. I would rather watch Zeddy rant, to be honest. It's a lot of effort as well to come up with this shit. And some of them can actually flop. I don't think the lifesteal or mana cost reduction stuff can flop because it's just destroying everything. Like the Borkler cannot flop. Borkler just invaded Hearthstone and keep a very, very big grip on it. And still, Borklers are never going to be enough. There's always going to be a Divine Shields Reborn bullshit being played. As long as you can buff your minions successfully. The Paladin thing is so degenerate right now that I can't understand why they're not getting nerfed properly. Even this card, yeah. If I could switch nerf something else, I would actually do that. But just giving lifesteal to minions for 3 turns is insane. Just being able to play all these auras and stack them on top of each other. But this one aura creates an entire deck. This one weapon creates an entire deck. Things are just not fucking normal if they revolve around one card. And things are definitely not normal when it all revolves around one class. That's the metagame of Hearthstone currently as the context of this video. But we're just going to focus on 3 drops and 4 drops. We just need to know that Paladin can make things unplayable or playable. It depends on the metagame that we have. But technically the cards in question are just going to be generally good, right? So, how many playable 3 drops we have versus 4 drops? This is technically a Hearthstone 120,000 event. Hearthstone reaching this influence is pretty crazy. While Elder Scrolls Legends can't even get a quarter of that. But I'm just, you know, a completionist in terms of Hearthstone. I will complete Hearthstone. I will prove that it's impossible to generate a community out of this game. And people are just overly obsessed, not knowing what else to play, you know. But we'll see. This is unfolding, right? Maybe we get a Bazaar on October, as promised. I'm hoping, you know, that it's playable card game, but you just never know, bro. Strategy game. I can't even call it card game. Anyways. 3 drops. And 4 drops. How many are we gonna get as we explore that are playable? See, the frustrating part is that if 3 drops are less playable than 4 drops, it just makes no sense. Why the hell there are so many 4 drops printed and all of them you would want to play, and they're playable, but you can't just play all of them in your deck. You can only play like 3 copies of 4 drops, and that's enough. It's already more than enough in terms of 4 drop slot. Like, this shit has to be spread out, and there has to be more cool 1 drops and 2 drops and 3 drops to play instead of this shit. So, I wonder what's going on here. I wonder what's the case. Let's investigate and figure out. Okay, so I start with 4 drops. Algalon, not playable. Good. Not playable, not playable, not playable. Unfortunately. Candle Raiser, absolutely. Super good card. Artist, absolutely. Very good card. Argus, borderline playable, but I couldn't quite get it. Cover Artist, absolutely good card. Kind of playable, but we need genuinely the option that you would really want in your deck. Footman, absolutely playable. It's just a little weird right now. Finding the way to play this card. The way. But like immunity to adjacent minions, we literally had that as a legendary for Demon Hunter. I don't understand how it's not being played. Right? As a neutral, still. But I love the immune while attacking effect, so pretty good. This is playable. Nobody would play it right now, maybe. But Warlock kind of wants to do that. And it's just a good card. 4 mana 7/7, blocking everything entirely and destroying everything. It's just a little slow, funny enough. Gaslighter, obviously. This is playable. This is definitely playable. 3 more. Let's keep collecting. Merge Seller, good meme card. This is good. This is good. This is good. I don't know about the fan. I genuinely have not tested the fan to the point where I understand what the fuck this is. And you can't just judge cards by whether you have seen them or not. I don't know. I do not. Maybe I would actually play this in my deck where things have to gain stealth. And stealth is like ridiculously powerful. I say because I want this card to be good. It's good. I would like play my snake and hide my snake, and it would be the best fucking play ever. Because it literally just gains health. Like if stealth, you literally can't target except with Borklers. And a lot of the times, people just resort to playing minions instead. So the snake would be forever alive until this is killed. I think it's good, bro. I want to test this out. Ogre stuff is good. Pozic is good. This is good. You can see how many good 4-drops there are. They don't fuck up with the 4-drop slot. Pyrotechnician is insanity. Dorian is good. Prison Breaker saw play and probably can still do. Probably can still see play. Menace is good. Nope. No silence. I would love to play this. I would love to play this, but holy shit. It's just 1 silence and bad stats. What the fuck? Good. So, 1 good. This is probably playable. I mean, it's kind of fine. Yes, 3. I don't know about this. This is too much. But it's kind of funny. Like your opponent wouldn't feel like they're being flooded. It's like plagues, bro. It's like the stupid frost plague when he doesn't quite hurt that much. You just don't get one of the cards to be played unless you pay 1 mana. I don't know. But then you can shuffle. This kind of cool card. I don't know, man. Did I click for it? Stomper, Whizbang's cool, but we're not gonna talk about Whizbang here. I know this is playable, but it's kind of weird one. I don't know the power level of this, because it's just random card. But maybe it's kind of cool. Maybe you just keep shuffling this thing around. But nah, I don't want to see this. This is too generic. 1, 2. No, that's it. So we have 25 4-drops. What about 3-drops now? I think you can feel the problem already. Surging. Acolyte of Pain, barely playable. We're not even gonna count it. I don't consider this as an option. It's not even undead. It looks pretty dead to me. That's why we don't play it, I guess. Pretty dead card. Why do these cards not get a second life at glory? Just deal damage to enemies. That would be fucking awesome, bro. Fucking awesome. Not dealing damage to itself, or just be a 2/3. Just that alone would be fucking awesome. just slight buff. But whatever. Is what it is. So Gatekeeper is playable, I think. Celestial, fine. Bucket of Soldiers, I never got around to figure out what to do with this. But it must be playable somewhere. Flood Paladin, bro. Just buff it once. Just dog this thing out. Card Grader, blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't know if this is good. Maybe I should play it in my Death Rattle deck. Fuck. I just realized. I would actually like this card. It's also a 3-drop. And I could have really fucking nasty spells in my hands. Damn. Okay. This card might fucking carry me, bro. To Legends. Nope. Murlocs, we don't care about that anymore. Unless they're part of the metagame, this is playable. Playable, 4 of them. So that's good. This is sort of borderline playable. It's actually good stats for the cost. Because it's Rush, after all. And just genuinely good 2-3 turn. Right? Turn 3. Good card. Or you can just rush it as a 3-3. Maybe I should play it more often. 5. I'm not sure if this is playable. This is definitely not. From the past. Let's say not. Why would you do that? Because it's elemental related. It's too much. And from the past, cards are terrible. This is playable. I don't know if this is playable, but I actually want to know. So 2. Are we reaching the end? No. Good. Maybe it's all just a hoax. Never. Definitely never. Although, it's actually not bad. But why? Why would you do this? Because it's randomized a little bit. Leaper, kind of cool card. Definitely-ish. Considerable, at least. I like that part. This one I can never figure out what the fuck to do with this. It makes no sense that this would be playable. Like, what? So I'll just say no. So maybe these 3. And that one is just disgusting. I wish that could be so much better at 4 health. Yes. I'll say this is playable, just because you can flood so hard that this turned into like a 5-6 with rush and stuff. Or charge almost. If you can copy and paste this, it's almost bloodlust, bro. Paparazzi. Okay, so 4 or 5. This one, holy shit. I hate signature cards. I hate it so much. Because they literally don't exist in my vision when I try to build something. Bro, this is good. I want to play this right now. But at the same time I don't, because it looks like garbage. They failed miserably, like, the effect that goes here, bro. Don't change anything. You don't have to obscure the card arts. When I hover over the card, I get to read it. I look back and it's just like, I enjoy the art. Whatever, right? They just fucked it up, man. So apparently there are actually 3 drops playable. I wish this was playable. I don't think so, though. War is playable. In Paladin. This one I'm not sure. People play Viper. So it looks like a hoax, bro. This one's extremely good. This one's fine. Everything else is kind of trash. Maybe Whelp. Wow, that sucks, man. I didn't capture anything. But we are very close. And we're gonna look into class cards now. Trog. I guess it's fine. We'll pair. Ugh. No way it's playable. You can no longer just play a 2-3 and discover. This is old school, bro. This is like Skullman's level. Garbage. And Zola playable. This one not so much. No, I wouldn't do that one. So 30 versus 25. Now let's double check which cards are extremely playable. And give a bonus point for that. That appears very often or got nerfed like this. Into a 3-drop. Thank you, Lizard. Finally, I have a 3-drop now. That I can play. I didn't need all these 2-drops. Snake, my favorite. Obviously. Best choice ever. Observer of Mysteries, seen way too many times. Maybe Outfit Tailor, but like it's Paladin bullshit. Snow Flurry is the best thing ever. And that's it. In terms of 4-drops being the best things ever. Candle Razor for sure. EDC. Ignis, sort of. Although, it doesn't count because it's a legendary and it's just 1 copy. It's not that hard to put 1 copy. Alright. Pyro. You would want to play. And that's it. So far, so good, but even though I'm getting like an almost equal results, I actually hate that. I hate that it's just 20% reduction, that everything is leaning towards 4-drops. Blizzard does not have to print this garbage, this much garbage, bro, in the 4-drop slot. They can demote some of the cards already. Which ones would we demote? This could easily cost 3 mana at this point. What's the point? Alright. This one can cost 3 mana. This one can cost 3 mana. You can change stats. I'm not saying any of this. But a lot of are unplayable garbage that could cost 3 mana, like Seller thing could cost 3 mana. Just because. Maybe Menace can cost 3 mana, like a 2-2 Menace. That one, Twilight Drake, can now cost 3 mana. Fucking 3 attack. Twilight. It would break the, you know, style. You still want to have this, like, old school Drake. But fuck it, man. That's what I would do. This balance is more important. Shit, I want to try, man. Craven. I'm Craven right now for this 3-drop. And I couldn't even see it because of this stupid signature thing. I thought there were less 3-drops than there actually are. Crazy, right? So let's see the class cards. I want to see actually 5-drops. It's actually a good place to quickly look around. of how things look like in a 5-drop slot. Because it feels like there's not a lot going on here at all. Like it's dry lands. This is playable. This is playable. 1, 2. This is playable. 3, 4. 5. So far, so good. These ones I'm not sure about, man. Maybe something going on here. I want to see 6. One, 2, 3, 4. All of them playable. Mind control tech, I'll concede and say no. Even though, like, actually kills the flood decks, right? It's kind of funny. It should be tested. This technology, mind control technology, needs to be tested, guys. But there's just no way to actually induce mind control and summon minions for your opponent besides rats. And rat is expensive, though. Clown playable, this is playable, this is playable, this is playable. Okay. That looks good. At least, even though there's not a lot of 5-drops, they're all playable. Fuck yeah, they at least know how to make 5-drops, bro. Playable, playable, playable. Questionable. Questionable for sure. 3. Maybe 4. 5. 5 more. What a jump down from 4-drops to 5-drops. This stands out. This is definitely not in the middle. Definitely not where it's supposed to be. Definitely should spread out to make 3-drops even more playable. Because that's what it's all about. We could do 2-drops as well very quickly. It shouldn't be that hard. Actually, it's not a drop. We have to also give the bonus thing as well. There's a lot of 5-drops. This is extremely playable. Something is playable about this. And Elf Huntress is one of the best neutral cards right now. And that's it, I guess. Maybe for drink, I would say you might want to have this guy in a lot of your decks. Just in case. Because your biggest minion is usually the one you need the most as the win condition or something. So that's that. So now I have to retract my thing of like, shit. Everything seems fine. Maybe Blizzard checks out the health of the game this way that I'm doing right now. Let's do 2-drops. Don't forget, you're paying respect by subscribing to my channel. All you're gonna have is just an extra thumbnail in your subscription box. I don't think it's that bad. But what I get is potential ability to monetize. So, you do you, but I'm just saying, you might want to pay respect. You also never know when you're gonna realize you want more rants in your life or something. I don't know. Annoyatron, kind of fine. Especially with all the magnetic stuff going on. I wouldn't be upset playing this. So fine. Questionable. But it's always going to be fine. Because it's self-cycling spell damage. In case you really need one. You got it. 4. Alpha is not good anymore. But I would still try shit like this. Cult Neophyte is the only one that stands out as playable. Dirty Rats, definitely this, that. And sometimes Doomsayer. Yes. Flint, absolutely. Howdy Finn is so questionable. Such garbage card, bro. It's not even gonna save you if you run out of cards. It's not even gonna fucking do anything. Greedy Partner, 3. No longer is just playing minions a win condition. You can't squeeze that shit. You can't just keep dumping things onto the board and win. So how defense just doesn't work. Those are the 4 ones that stand out, obviously. Yes, yes, and maybe that one. Oh, I'm scared. 2 drops? Okay, we have plenty. We're not reaching the end just yet. There should be even more 2 drops and 3 drops. So we have to beat 34. I'm just saying. We're not doing that successfully right now. Yes. Yes. Pro gamer, absolutely playable card. And I will definitely click the button like a pro gamer would. No, no Beetle. Get out of here, Beetle. I saw Beetle and I cringe to this day of the things I've seen in the ladder for no reason. Kind of, but this one's very questionable. Maybe it's actually a good card. Fuck, maybe I'm just not realizing the power of Rolling Stone. 1, 2... No, we're not doing this one. Absolutely not. Although it's a self-cycling elemental, please don't tell me it's good enough to play. Blah, blah, blah. 5. Maybe you can play this. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Even though it's kind of weird, but like, it is what it is. It's the way to test metagame, and absolutely. Fucking blocking minions from being played. Imagine this getting health. Imagine this getting a buff of some kinds from anything ever. Like a Divine Shield would be insane. Wand Maker, blah blah blah. Watch. 4 of them are playable. Alright, good. Uh-oh. We ran out. 2 drops! What the fuck? You're not gonna print 2 drops? Neutral 2 drops? But that's just what they can't do, and it sucks. So, what is the, like, super playable people play Cold Neophyte way too much and Dirty Rat way too much, but I don't recognize these cards as good. Gold Panner way too much, Blade. Cobalt Miner, of course. Okay. Stereo Totem is my favorite, so let's go with that. Kind of. It's a combination of these two. And that's it. There's actually less playable 2 drops. 3 drops are the most playable mana cost. You can't. What the fuck? What do you mean? Now, as a bonus, let's make copies of these. At least my target. Excavation. It is weird. But it kind of makes sense, like 2 drops, 3 drops in the same slot, almost. I just feel like 2 drops should be more common and more powerful. They are robbed somehow. They just all robbed. And the last thing you would check is 1 drops. There's no 1 drops at all. There's nothing to see. If it's remotely playable, it's going to be played everywhere. And it's no big deal. I wonder about Corridor Sleeper, though. Is that a card I would play? Like, in the deck where the things are constantly dying 24/7. Sounds cool, right? But the fact that it doesn't do anything when it awakens, it just looks like a sludge with 3 attack. Yeah, that doesn't help very much. So, 3 drops class edition. This is where I'm expecting things to change. And 4 drops would take over. And if they take over, just cringe. Maybe it's all a hoax, guys. All of them are playable, maybe except this. This time I'm gonna be very strict. Because class cards are really popular. Last time I checked. So I'm gonna be strict. If I haven't seen this played too often, and if I didn't want it to play it, fuck that shit. Yeah, these 5. These 5. These 2 don't count for me. Alright. Blizzard definitely needs to check the numbers every single time they do these things. They print a certain amount of every mana cost, for sure. They check the gaps and everything. So for them, it's definitely a big deal statistic-wise. It's one of the most important things in card game development to balance. That one, not so much. This and that, for sure. But this one's questionable because it's just pure rainbow garbage. And that's it. That's 3 drops. What about 4 drops? Actually, same. Yes, yes. I would play this. It's all fair. Although, no synergies necessarily. Just unkillable nonsense. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe not Death Strike. But even Death Strike, because he has lifesteal. So everything. You play everything. Here, do you play everything? Maybe you don't play this card. But even that's... I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you do, bro. I'm excited for this. 6. Yeah, so you already see a problem. And I hate that. And this is the real problem. The class card problem. And this doesn't stem in Death Knights. This is everywhere, I imagine. Because I've seen it in Demon Hunter, so let's find out what's going on. Let's find out. Are there like super played cards? I'm not gonna say that. Wait, did I skip something? No. It's all good. Wow, this is insane. It's not a hoax, after all. I would play this, but this is questionable. Maybe this is playable. 2? 2, 3 drops. Everything else sucks. Yes. Yes, yes, I try. I tried my best. Everything else sucks. Maybe. Maybe. That's it. It just ends abruptly, and then you fucking scroll 3 pages of 4 drops. Yes, yes, yes. It's okay. It's a tough one. Ugh. I like it. I like it. I say yes. Yes, yes, yes. 5. Maybe. Maybe. Damn. Maybe, okay. But, no. But maybe, it's like it floods the game, man. Okay, it's a passive effect, yes. Wow. It's just one page, we just discounted like 2 cards out of here. Yes, yes, yes. This is kind of fun card. It's a fun one, like just getting a free weapon charge and a random... No, it's just free weapon. Fuck yeah. All played. All 6 playable. All 6 you want to play. Now, they're not necessarily crazy. I'm just saying you might want to play. Yes, yes, yes. So they don't know how to even print cards. What is that? What the fuck is this? It's double the playability rate of 4 drops. Please get the, what the fuck, man? That is like the most fundamental thing you can destroy, miss, on. 3 drops unplayable, 4 drops playable. Jesus. That breaks the game so much. I can feel it so badly. This 3 drop slot is just like more flexible mana cost. It's supposed to be more playable. But the neutral ones are playable, and not the class ones. So let's see if this number changes for the better or for worse. I knew Death Knight and Demon Hunter struggles with this thing. Maybe just for new classes. Everyone else is having fun playing 3 drops. Who knows? Druid barely has 2.5 pages. What the fuck is going on? Tell me all of them are playable. No. And Smollen's not playable. This Treant thing, I'ma reduce to 2 instead of 3 cards. Because one of them you're not gonna play. Even in Treant Druid. Because you're not gonna play Treant Druid, bro. 4. 4, bro. I just don't... I don't know. Because it's Treant related in one page. All of them are 3 drops. Like, makes no sense, right? So it's 4. And then, yes. Kind of all of them playable. Okay. Hopefully, that's fine, right? That's fine. Yes. Yes, okay. Good, good. Fair. 5. Okay, we got caught up a little bit. Because it's the same story. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 3. Alright, so Druid did not mess things up. Still fine. Hunter only has 1 page for 4 drops. Great. Wonderful news. And 2 pages for 3 drops. Perfect, right? Except we'd no longer play Animal Companion. It was deleted from the game. As you can see, you cannot add it to your... It's unplayable, it says. Ball of Spiders, kind of playable. And then, I'm not sure. Maybe you can play something somehow. Somehow, bro. By a miracle. By sheer coincidence. No one plays this in Hunter. Kill him? Are you sure, bro? Wait, we have 2 pages. And no 3 drops. Actually. What the fuck? No, 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 bro. Really? Who wants to play this as a 3 drop? Wow! It's across 3 classes, at least. Or just Hunter has no cards to play. We didn't print enough Hunter cards, guys. It's all 1 drops and 2 drops for Hunter. Is that what's going on? Yeah, they had to pay for bananas after all. Shit. That's true. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. All of them playable, right? Well, not exactly. This is probably just 1. So 5. Kind of similar to what we saw with 3 drops, to be honest. So it's not that crazy. Yeah, there's some craftables I forgot to add. And, shit. Gotta double check everything now. Craftables, 1 second. Free bird, get the fuck out of here. Free bird, do you want a free bird? There's no way I have a neutral that's not crafted, that's playable. Except for one dude. Fucking Fate Spitter. Honestly, a cool card. I don't know, man. I wish I knew if it's playable. I don't know how Fizzle is playable, because people play Fizzle, and they did never get Snapshot. And I was just like, what's the point? What was the point, bro? Game ended at turn 7, bro. What were you taking pictures of? My girlfriend, bro? Me smash. Ogre smash, bro. Ogre gang. So I guess we don't have to fix anything. It's all good, guys. Snake Eyes. Shit, that's good. Snake Eyes is cool. Alright, Demon Hunter. Redemption Arc. Oh, it's the best card ever. Absolutely. Shit, it's in every Secret Hunter. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, that one's disgusting. Holy shit. Hellia? Did I not count Hellia? Of course I did. Yes. We play. Some people play this. It's fine, I guess. Fucking 4 drops. Wow. That is a massacre, bro. What are these results? What are you doing, Blizzard? Do you know how card games work? Have you heard there's a thing called card games? It has a definition of small things are more playable than big things. It's like a curve downwards. Put a number line of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have this over here, and then it goes downwards. All right. In fact, it kind of goes like this. But let's say it goes like this in terms of playability. All right. So like that. If you don't have that in your game with class cards, specifically with class cards, what the fuck are you doing? Half of the game doesn't even work in terms of logic. Like, logically, it makes no sense anymore. 3 drops. Well, what 3 drops to play? Well, we don't have a choice. Just play more 1 drops and 2 drops. That's good enough. That's the dumbest thing ever. This is why you're stuck playing a fucking Scarab. Because that's your 3 drop. Bro. Scarab is your 3 drop. 1 drop is your 3 drop, basically. That's what it is. It just is what it is, bro. I'm sorry. Nah, bro, you play this. Where is it? You play this, bro. Now, you play Oscillator, so you can play 4-drop megs that don't actually exist. Because there are less neutral stuff. You play this thing. There you go. As a 3-drop. Fixed. Everything's fixed now. What's the point of playing 3 drops? Just fucking skip the whole 3-drop thing and go to 4 mana. Fuck that shit. Play more greedy partners. I kid you not. People's win rates would go up if they just have this card in every single deck. Everyone's win rates would go up. Doesn't matter. Everyone's win rates. Winners, losers, bro. All of them win more because you have a coin. And you can use it for lottery and stuff. Because coins are not abundant, they are actually probably insanely powerful. And for this reason as well. I hate that this is a thing, bro. So will this stop? Will we just escape it through some kind of certain classes of, like, mage looks good, but I hate mage. I fucking hate it. It's also secrets, a bunch of secrets, so that's all that's flooded here. And nobody actually plays secrets, you know? I'll say, like, oh yes, you play one secret of some kind. You play Molten Rune, Reverberations, fucking Luna, bro. Lunacy. I play Holotechnician. It's a good card. Who doesn't want to play that? Sure. Okay. This one's kind of cool. And I think that's where it ends. Well, it's Elemental Companion, of course. But it's just Spell Mage. It's like whatever. They will play whatever class cards they can get. Fireball. Yes, yes. Kind of. Yes, yes, sure. For they play this more than anything else. Sure. And just elementals? Well, yeah, mage is... I don't even want to count mage, because it's such a dumbass class, bro. It actually works. It actually does proper things, except it doesn't have 3-drop minions necessarily. Wait, I did not count this one? No, that's fine. What about this thing? I've never seen this. So it must not be real. What about 3-drop Paladin? I think Paladin is the best class also because it does not have the same problem as everyone else. So let's see if I'm correct. I still think you can play this and that. But that's all gonna count. These ones not so much. This one I'm not gonna count. Funk Fin I'm probably not gonna count. Yeah, sure. Why? Yeah, they want to play minions and not aura. Even though they could still play aura. I would do it. I would play all the auras. Even with hand buff. But whatever, that's just me, man. So yeah, that's 1. Sure, Flood, garbage. 3, I guess. I don't think Paladin has a problem with 3-drops. Let's just be honest. 3 pages of 4-drops. And these don't suck. Sure. Yeah, okay. And this one is disgusting. I'm glad it doesn't work. But why Flood Paladin doesn't play this card is I don't understand. Flood Paladin would just win every game imaginable, bro. They have the best 3-drop in the game. Find me a better 3-drop than this shit. It protects itself and has a passive ability? No way, bro. No way, Jose. Summoning taunts and giving them insane amount of attack? Jesus fucking Christ, man. The fact that this is not playable, it pisses me way more right now than whatever the fuck we're talking about. Sure, absolutely. Yes. And that one too. See, it's so contested, like, you can't play cards like these. You can't play cardboard. You have to play real cards. So Paladin is fine too. Except it is pretty contested around here. A lot of playable stuff. Yeah, I'll count this for sure. But it's okay. I have never seen Earthen work in recent times. So I'll say just 5. This is still ahead. This is still nonsense. It's supposed to be like 30 points. But okay, fine. Let's keep going. We have 5 more classes to rant about. Okay, what are we having? absolutely... I have not seen that card, bro. I wish, man. This looks cool, man. Alright, so we count as 3. Why not? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Priest also seems fine, right? 10, 11, 12, 13. I will play everything. Okay. Wow. And Priest is bad. I'll play all of these. I'll play them every day. And Priest is bad, bro. Yes, yes. Kind of. Maybe some count as... Yes, yes, yes. 4. Nobody played this card and... Fuck it. We were harsh. 5. Oh, Priest just fixed everything. Thank you, Priest. You're the best. Alright. Will Rogue fix things for us? For the specific classes, for sure. And I hate that shit. I hate that shit even more than the specific classes that have this problem. So most people won't even know about it. This, being a staple 3-drop, is insane. This is how I got to Legend, this one card. I swear, is this one card. And now we know why. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a fucking win condition card. That's a win condition. You can't make this shit up, bro. 4, 5, sure. But then none of these. Not even pirates. Get out of here. But instead I'll say this is playable. Just because it looks cool. Some of these 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them. 8. That's nice. Rogue also has a pretty good set of 3s. So I guess it's just like some classes leaning towards control style. And then they are not allowed to play aggro or something. It's just lame, and it makes no sense, though. There's no excuse for this. I kind of like the idea of just drawing minions and being a crazy 2 card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For sure 8. Alright, but we're still not winning. If we only checked Rogue, Priest, Paladin, Mage, if we only checked these guys, we would be fine. So let's see who else is in the green. Ooh, fancy stuff. Isn't Farsight supposed to be always playable? And yet it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like this is better than you expect. Well, that's 11. That's a cool card. Even Shaman is doing good. And yet it's a bad class? What the hell? 11, 12... Well, Shaman would not play this. And I don't know what the fuck this is. 12. I'll stick with 12. And no 4-drops. Okay, good. I'll take that. Just makes sense. Although, there's not many at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like this. I'm okay with this. Fucking 9. Wow. So the old school classes. And not Hunter. But I get, you know, like, it's not an old school class. It's like a friend with Demon Hunter, so it steals identity from Demon Hunter. I'm kind of making a joke, but whatever. Some people might think it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal. Especially when cards get nerfed. Mana cost also shifts around very much. So, this part of the game has to be extremely stable for the game to even make sense. I want to believe this is playable. It's a lot of stats, bro. And discovers. 1, 2, 3. And I want to believe this is unplayable, because what the fuck is that? It is what it is. 3. No. I would never do that. Even though it's 2 cards, though. It's crazy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, obviously 4-drops are overly playable, and there's so many of them. You make an even deck, which what we have with Warlock, but it's just like when stars align, dude. It's fucking dumb. 6. And yeah, some good mechanics fix the game. Patch the game portions that make no sense. I don't know why this is not played, but it's not, so I guess I'm not gonna count it. Discard a spell to summon. Yeah, shit. 5, 6, 7. I don't know about that. 7, 8. 8. It's not too bad. It's equal, I think. Well, it's not too bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, bro. Maybe Warrior's actually... Nah, it's fine. Warrior's fine. Although it just doesn't have cards, period. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these playable. 7, 8. I just don't get this one. I don't get it personally. I'll say 8. And finally, I'm not gonna count this one, the mech thing. Weird, for sure. Maybe it's gonna be playable in the future, but come on, man. It is not right now. Sure-ish, not really. And Warrior, even though it's easier, but it's not good. And I can't pretend that it is good. 4. So Warrior is fine because most of them are not playable, unfortunately. Yeah. Warrior just simply doesn't have anything to play. 3-drop, 4-drop doesn't matter. They just resort into control garbage. Alright. So the conclusion is pretty grim, I would say. Same amount of 3-drops as 4-drops being playable. Makes no fucking sense. Who can make sense of that shit? No way. Impossible. This is why stuff like this that discover a 2-drop gonna be super popular. And it's just something to keep in mind. What? And something to know for sure. I hope you're happy with that. See you guys next time. Proof is in this video. for the future, in case anyone asks. Bye-bye.